it's Lysa here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lysa and thank you so much for dropping by. So some of my friends requested for a back to school haul, but since I won't be going back to school until August, I haven't really bought anything that's school related yet. So instead, I will be doing this back to school tips or guidelines, basically just some tips or ways that I know that can hopefully help you guys to have a great start of the school year. And so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first I would like to point out a mindset. In my personal view, I think a mindset is really essential because mindset is something that helps you keep on going all throughout the school year. It stands as your encouragement or inspiration to keep you motivated. Personally, I want to think of the new school year as a new opportunity for me to discover more about myself, for me to improve myself and just be better. I want to think of it as a new chance to be able to express myself and just, try to put out myself in there and just see what I'm capable of doing of. And that just helps me give a mindset that a new school year is a chance for me to basically enhance all my skills in different aspects, in different fields. And that is something that's really important and will surely help us in the future. So having a mindset like that just keeps you going because you know that you will benefit from this and you know that this is something that's actually good for yourself. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is have a positive mindset. If you have a mindset like that, even if you're like stressed out or going through some problems or maybe just, stressed out, you wouldn't think of it as a negative thing because you have this mindset that encourages you to do more. Okay, so the second thing that I'd like to point out is making friends. A lot of us are having troubles with this. So I know it's not really nice to judge people based on their looks, I know. But it's important to know who you're comfortable to be with because if you're not, that will make you change yourself just to fit in that group. And that's not really a nice thing because if you change yourself, you're not really happy afterwards. So the tip in here is that you have to be yourself. If you still have doubts about yourself, like you're just not confident with who you are, it's alright because self-love takes so much time, even years, but I actually think that it's worth the wait and all the trials because when you finally just accepted who you are and loved yourself for who you are, that's when all the positive stuff will come into your life. Being able to learn how to love yourself doesn't mean you shouldn't have insecurities at all. It's okay to have insecurities. It's something that's actually normal in human nature because self-love is all about being confident with who you are and just knowing what you're capable of and believing in yourself. And I think that's very important in making friends because if you try to change yourself just to fit in this certain group, you're not happy. I mean, maybe at that moment you are because you're finally a part of that, but it's just, it's so sad, not being able to express yourself and opinions. So basically what my tip in here is to be yourself, and if you haven't learned to love yourself yet, it's okay because I know it's not easy, but you should try and take risks because, there's nothing to lose and in the end, you'll be happy. So the third thing that I like to point out is getting high grades now. This is something also that we all have trouble with. So obviously we're all different types of people, but for me this is something that works. Take down notes. This will not only help you understand more, but this will also help you have a better handwriting. This is actually what I did, and a lot of people are asking me why my handwriting is so neat and pretty. I'm not really sure, but this is something that helped me, and it also helped me in my studies. When you're taking down notes, be sure to only write the important details because if you write too much stuff, you just write everything what the professor said, it's useless. So the tip in here is to take down notes and be sure to highlight all the important details so it won't be useless. Also, another tip is to plan out your week. You don't necessarily have to get a planner, but it will be nice if you get one. Learn how to manage your time. In order to have high grades, you have to know what you're studying. Be sure that you'll have time for your studies because, of course, you won't get high grades if you won't study. Let's get real here. But don't burden yourself with all your schoolworks. Be sure to have some leisure time for yourself as well because that will help our brains to breathe, go get some rest. So So time management is really important. Also, another tip is to ask a friend if you don't understand a certain topic. Fourth thing that I like to point out is saving money. So one of my cousins are like asking me how I'm able to save like really well. I actually didn't have a strategy for this, like it just kind of happened and I just got used to that routine. So what I do when I get my weekly allowance from my mom is that I take 50% of it with me and I leave the 50% at home and just keep it in my savings. So when I leave the house, that's when I learn how to budget. Well, it's not basically torturing yourself. Budgeting doesn't mean that you have to like stop yourself from buying food or maybe something that you need. When you buy stuff, be sure to ask yourself what's forced? Be sure to ask yourself first, do I need this or do I just want it? If you think you just want it, maybe it can still wait. But this is like a really great strategy because it helps you learn how to budget. And not only that, you can also save like a really huge amount of money. Emergency money is also important to have that because you don't know when you'll have to pay. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope it kind of helped you guys. I mean, I know I'm not the best at explaining things, like I'm just not the best at expressing myself and everything else. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and be sure to click on the subscribe button down below because I'd love to be friends with you guys. So if you're going back to school this June, I just want to say good luck to you and I wish you all the best and I hope you'll have a great start of the new school year. So yeah, hope I'll see you guys on my next video and always stay positive. Bye!